packaging of every one of these global products has one thing in common. They've been designed by PB Creative, an agency that by its own admission is one of the best kept secrets in brand design. The agency was established by Pete Hayes and Ben Lambert. That's Pete on the left and Ben on the right. Or is it the other way round? Not that it matters. As the logo suggests, they're both integrally involved in everything the agency does.
I think it's a USP for us. We've always said that we'd be there at the beginning of a project. We're there, we're accessible all the way through, and we're there at the end when the project's wrapped up.
We don't turn up because we have to, or we should be seen to be turning up. We go because we genuinely want the best work out of this studio, and we feel that the best work out of the studio is by us looking after it, because we're the people that own the business. So
the buck stops with us.
Yeah, the best quality work is set by our standards.
Friends first and business partners second, this permeates through the entire agency.
We've built a culture around friendship. I think we've tried really hard to get a bunch of people that all like each other, and I think on paper that seems obvious, but to do that is actually really difficult. There's another thing we talk about, it sets the benchmark for what we expect our relationship with our clients to be. So if you've got a good friendship at our end, we want a good friendship at the other.
We end up working and resonating and gravitating towards brand teams that are looking for a much more kind of personal relationship, which is generally what we offer.
Ben and Pete set up PB Creative in 2010. Hardly an auspicious time to do anything in the advertising world. But as it turned out, the world's third largest consumer goods company gave PB Creative a leg up onto the first rung of the ladder.
And the global kind of financial situation at the time was kind of encouraging companies like Unilever, for example, to reevaluate how they procure design. I think they were ultimately looking for something a bit different, maybe looking to streamline. They weren't prepared to compromise on quality or creativity. And I think we kind of came along at the perfect time, really. We offered something that was much more kind of exciting, exhilarating, not cheap, but efficient.
At the time, Unilever was looking for an agency to help it re-energize the Lynx Axe brand. What began as a small job for the US market became global, as PB Creative was tasked with the redesign of Axe's entire range of male grooming products.
Pete and Ben's flair for masculine craft and their panache for premium aesthetic is very strong. Axe was on a journey to improve relevance amongst 20-plus-year-olds. In today's world, right, kids get older, younger, and they suddenly say, oh, Axe is a bit too young for me, a bit too juvenile. Their take on modern masculinity and their design semiotics and their understanding of the codes is, I think, very strong, and that's helped us break bounds with the new design.
What was their perception of what should premium be for the brand, and how we can tackle attention to older guys, how we can add value and quality to the brand, they were very spot on.
I think it's a house style that we've been trying to nurture for a while. We talk about making packaging beautiful but easy to understand. Within FMCG, it's quite easy to be lazy with design. Fill packs with information, over Photoshop work. What we have here is a graphic discipline that creates clarity, the hard-edged approach, confidence, and I think that's why premium brands come to us. It suits our style.
Tony & Guy is a great example. The relaunch is just on the shelves now. It's gone from being a little bit more austere, a bit more serious, a bit more kind of credible salon, to something that adds a bit more edge, a bit more personality, vibrancy. Essentially, we've added an ampersand device to the front of pack, along with the London crest to give it the heritage and the provenance.
PB Creative Studio is on the third floor of the new wing of Somerset House, a setting that never fails to impress clients. But what impresses them even more are the results the agency delivers. Despite it only having 22 designers, it's mastered the art of punching above its weight.